trying to work out whether Google ads or Facebook ads is going to make you more money in 2026. I get it, both platforms sound great on paper, but they work in completely different ways. So instead of guessing, let's break this down into a simple framework you can use so you can decide if it fits your brand, your budget, and your goals right now. Hi guys, I'm Tim from Launchpresso, and I help Shopify stores and e-commerce brands set up and scale their ads the right way without wasting money on the wrong platform. And if you would like to see what else we do, or if you just want to grab some free resources, I'll drop a link to the Launchpresso website in the description below. All right, let's start with the big picture. In 2026, the Google versus Facebook debate isn't really about which one is better overall. It's about which one fits your business stage. Think about it like this. Google is search intent. Facebook ads is audience discovery, or what I like to call Google ads being intentional-based marketing and Facebook ads being interruption-based marketing. One catches buyers when they're looking, the other one finds new ones who may not know you yet. Now, the main decision factor is your budget. If you're working under, say, $1,000 a month, Meta, that's Facebook and Instagram, tends to stretch further. You can test creatives fast, get quick data, and adjust. But once you start spending $3,000 to $5,000 per month, Google starts to shine, especially if you're running high average order value products or lead gen offers where intent matters more than impressions. Next, factor number 2 is your average order value. If your average order value is around $60, Facebook's cheaper CPMs and broader reach makes more sense. You're playing a volume game. But if you sell something over $100, maybe jewelry, home fitness, or coaching, depending on the niche, Google's search traffic usually converts better because those users already have a clear problem they're trying to solve. Now, factor number 3, timeline to results. Meta ads can bring traffic faster, but they heavily rely on creative testing. You need a few ad variations to find a winner, and the learning phase often takes around a week or two. Google ads, on the other hand, takes longer to optimize, but once you have it dialed in, the performance stays much more consistent over time. So if you need quick data, determine a market response, or audience building, start with Facebook or Meta ads. If you want steady, scalable performance, then lean into Google. Factor number 4, your creative capacity. Facebook ads are visual first. You 100% need scroll-stopping images, UGC videos, and short reels. If you don't have time or budget for creative testing, Google might be less demanding. You can start with simple text ads or use shopping campaigns with your existing product images from Shopify. And factor number 5 is your data setup. If your tracking or attribution isn't dialed in, meaning you don't have conversion API or GA4 enhanced conversions, Facebook will feel inconsistent. Apple's privacy updates still limit visibility, so your results may look worse than what they actually really are. Google, on the other hand, has much stronger conversion tracking through GA4 or first-party data, especially if your Shopify store uses the native Google integration. Now let's go platform by platform so you can see how this plays out with real campaigns. Starting with Google Ads. For e-commerce, your base build in 2026 should combine Performance Max campaigns for catalog sales, search campaigns for branded and top converting keywords, and discovery and YouTube for retargeting. And CPCs can vary. Most e-commerce stores are around 80 cents to $2.50 per click, and that's all depending on the niche and competition. But what matters most is intent. Someone searching buy minimalist desk lamp or best protein powder for women is already halfway down the funnel. All you need then is a clear offer and a good landing page experience. But over on Facebook ads, you'll run a different structure. A broad prospecting campaign using Advantage Plus shopping is your base layer. Then retarget people who visited your site in the last 7 to 30 days with product demos, reviews, and special bundles. The cost per click is usually lower, around 40 cents to $1.20, but conversions depend heavily on your creative, your offer, and the landing page experience. I've seen it more often than not that a good UGC video can outperform a very polished studio style video, sometimes by a huge margin. Now, I just want to make something clear when it comes to using both platforms, which most other YouTube videos skip. You don't actually have to choose between Google Ads or Facebook forever. Some of the most profitable Shopify brands that are out there use both in sequence, because by utilizing both platforms, you could be covering up to 60 to 70% of all markets combined. They usually start by running broad awareness on Facebook, then retargeting the warm audiences on Google Display and YouTube. Others start with Google Search to capture buyers, then use Meta ads for upsells or repeat purchases. So here's the rule of thumb. If your product is new or visual, like apparel, beauty, or lifestyle, start with Facebook ads. If it solves a clear, searchable problem, like software, coaching, or niche electronics, then start with Google Ads. And then once you've validated your offer, use both platforms together. That's where the real compounding happens. And if you'd rather not spend weeks building this system yourself, you can head over to Launchpresso. I've left a link down below where you can go and book a strategy call with me or my team. We'll look at your store, your numbers, and help you map out the right ad platform and campaign structure for your goals. And if you've liked this video, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the next walkthrough. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next.